Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a second. So today we have some interesting earthquake activity. Down here in California, all the way on the Hayward fault zone, we have a pretty sizable earthquake that struck. Originally, it was a 4.2, then downgraded to a 3.9. It shook some stuff up, to say the least. Right here on the Hayward fault zone, as you can see. And up here we have another earthquake, like miniature quake, um, on the Rogers Creek fault zone. And down here we have some bigger earthquakes, to say the least. 2.0s and some new earthquakes that just struck. We have a 2.9 and let me see. Oh, just a tremor, minor quake. Now, checking back here with the Salt Creek, the Salton Sea earthquake storm, it has calmed down tremendously, I tell you. Tremendously. Here, west of it, it is pretty active, but where it was swarming a while ago, yeah, there's not that much going around along right there. Definitely calm down. Right here, just some microquakes. Right here, the 2.1. Yeah, California's pretty active right now. Up here, we have a 2.6, 144 kilometers west-southwest of Pistol River, Oregon. That quake was most likely on one of these smaller faults, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it couldn't have triggered more pressure to be on this area. That struck yesterday, it looks like, at around 9 o'clock. Or, yeah, 9 o'clock. So, up here, we have the earthquake swarm at Mount Hood. What's going on? I haven't really updated you guys on that. So, up here, near Mount Hood, to show you what has all happened, let's go to volcano seismicity overview. Yeah, Mount Hood is popping off. It has had a lot of earthquakes. This isn't usual for Mount Hood. It barely has any earthquakes. So this is very well. I'm not saying it's. I'm not saying that it's not normal for Mount Hood to have earthquakes, because it definitely does. But I'm just saying that this is more activity than we usually see, like every year. And something similar happened back in 2002, and a 4.5 struck, and there's just swarms and swarms of earthquakes. That's kind of what's going on here. I expect more and more earthquakes to occur as the months, probably months go on. You can see Rainier had a pretty noticeable swarm, and I noticed that was here. I'll show you. I noticed that Rainier swarm was up near the summit. Yeah, in its crater. Pretty interesting. And they're also on in the area of microquakes. They're pretty sizable for microquakes. 0.5 miles. So I don't think this is purely tectonic, but it definitely doesn't necessarily mean like this is pretty normal for the mountain. But it, yeah, I think there might be something going on with magma down there, but I, ugh, I don't know. I think it's pretty normal activity for it. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Here we go up. Oh, right. Okay, let's just go here. So yeah, some pretty noticeable activity up at Mount Rainier, which is kind of interesting. Now, Idaho still swarming, but that is not. I don't. Yeah, that's not in the spot that it usually swarms. Oh wait, no, that's Yellowstone. Ah, no. Okay, so here. Oh, then that's some noticeable activity up near Yellowstone. I noticed there was a swarm a few days ago. There's also faults there, so. But in Idaho, they have like 3 quakes, 3 or 4. Not too big. In the Pacific Northwest, the only area that I'm semi-concerned about is the the California area, because they just had that pretty sizable quake, which is a 4.2 or downgraded to a 3.9, and that could possibly be a foreshock. So that's kind of interesting. Let me look again at the depth of it and everything. Okay, 10.6 kilometers. And that struck about 2 hours ago. That's definitely interesting. Yeah. I'll have to look more into that. So, up here, yeah, I noticed up here in Alaska a 4.0, and then down here, 5.3, 4.6, and another 5.3 down here. And so, yeah, it's actually pretty quiet in the southwestern Pacific. It's pretty quiet. But, wow, we just had a pretty sizable earthquake near Turkey. This was, it's about an hour ago. It's pretty tremendous for that area. I believe it was felt. Yeah, that's interesting. 2.9 down here in Chile. 4.3, 4.6. Okay. Yeah, so it's pretty quiet around the globe right now. Although California's kind of, it's interesting me right now. But down here in Hawaii, they had a few quakes, probably near the Pahala. Yeah, the Pahala area. Always keep an eye on Mauna Loa. Oh, and one thing I really wanted to talk about was this. There was a generally pretty big earthquake in near Juneau, Alaska. Pretty big for that area. I'm not sure if there are any faults there, which is a very interesting. Is that I'm not sure. Is there a volcano there? Mm, yeah, I'm not sure if there's a volcano there. Someone in the comments tell me. So that's kind of, I've never really seen anything there. Yeah, um, pretty quiet, but up here in Alaska, got some earthquake activity. Pretty active out there. But nothing really to worry about. However, there is something I personally want to worry about, which is this 4.0 on the Hayward fault zone. This is interesting. Wow. Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty sure it's a foreshock. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, gotta keep a lookout in that area. Very wow. So that's pretty much it for this video. Um, I hope you liked it, and yeah, stay safe, stay healthy. I'm out.